Yankee baseball on, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your 2005 New York Yankee replay. Strat, Matic, cards, and dice. This is the Sports Time Machine bringing you live coverage of this opening day extravaganza from the Bronx, New York. Defending world champion Boston Red Sox will take on your New York Yankees. On the mound for the Red Sox today will be David Wells, and on the mound for the New York Yankees, newly signed pitcher, Mr. Randy Johnson. Let's get ready to get this started, folks. Hopefully, we'll be able to see what's going on mostly. We're going to have Johnny Damon leading off for the Sox. We'll give you the lineup right now for the Red Sox. It'll be Damon, followed by Edgar Renteria at short, Manny Ramirez at left, David Ortiz, your DH, Kevin Millarge at first, Jason Varitek behind the plate, Jay Payton gets the start in right, Bill Mueller gets the start at third, and Mark Bellhorn is your second baseman. The Yankees' defense, and it's not pretty. It's Matsui in left, Bernie Williams in center, and right field will be Gary Sheffield. Around the infield will be Alex Rodriguez at third, Derek Jeter at short, Tony Womack gets the start at second, and Jason Giambi gets the start at first. On the mound for the New York Yankees, newly signed pitcher Randy Johnson. We'll be playing with Stratomatic's Super Advanced. We'll be going ahead and playing with the ballpark effect. So ballpark singles will be 1 to 10, and the home runs will be 1 to 10. So 50-50s on both sides of the plate. Well, let's get this going, folks, and let's let it rip here at the stadium. Game 1 of the New York Yankees 2005 season. Go ahead and put that over here, so you need that right away. Damon to lead off, and here we go. First pitch of the ball game against the unit. Big Unit says 3-10 against the lefty, and Johnny Damon smacks one in the left field for a base hit. So Damon is quickly on with a single, and he's on at first with nobody out. So Damon is on. He is starred. Johnson is a +2. Yikes. It's a -2 to hold, so that is even. And my Posada is an even 2. So it will be a by the numbers running effect for Johnny Damon. Either he gets the lead and goes for it, or he stays still. He must get the lead on a 4, and then it's a 19 or less. So we'll go ahead and attempt to steal. He gets the 2, does not get it, so he'll stop at first. So here's Edgar Renteria. Usually a good hitter against left-handed pitching. Let's see what Renteria does here. 5-7 versus a righty is a fly ball to center field. Catch is made by Bernie Williams, and that is the first out of the 2005 season. So Renteria retired and now brings up the left fielder, the always difficult to handle Manny Ramirez. So Manny comes up, runner on first and 1 out. Randy Johnson looks in, gets the sign, and here we go. Let's roll it through. 5-9 against a righty. 12 on the split roll. Deep the left field. Way back goes the left fielder, and that ball is gone. So Manny Ramirez, like he normally does against the Yankees, has sent Randy Johnson deep into the seats in left field, and it's 2-0 Red Sox. The world champions jump on top 2-0 in the first as Manny goes deep and far. First home run of the year for Manny. And now we'll bring up David Ortiz. So now Ortiz comes up. Johnson now a little bit shell shock here in the first. Here's the pitch. 1-2 against a lefty as a line drive to the second baseman, retired by Womack for the second out. So 2 outs. And now bring on Kevin Millar. He is the first baseman today. He'll bat right-handed against John. He's a right-handed hitter. He'll bat against Johnson. So Johnson looks in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch. That's a 5-7 versus a righty. Fly ball in the center field. Bernie Williams there makes the catch. Red Sox start quick with 2 in the first. We go to the bottom of the first. It is 2-0 Boston. Beatles eternally here. Hello, Beatles. Welcome to the Bronx. So let's go ahead and reset this back up here. Carlos Yaz in the ballpark. So Yankees will come up with Jeter lead off. David Wells, the former Yankee, is the pitcher today. Yankees lineup will be Jeter, Rodriguez, Sheffield, Sierra's your DH, Matsui, Posada, Giambi, Williams, and Womack. On the mound is David Wells. So here comes Jeter. He'll go ahead and get this started here. Let's hit it right here, folks. It is 5-9, and David Wells has been greeted. 5-9, 1-7's a bang, but he hits a double. So Jeter doubles off the wall. So this could be a quick outing for both pitchers. Double off for Jeter. He'll go to second standing. Hit it high off the wall. Nearly got one himself. And now here's Alex Rodriguez. So Rodriguez, the batter. One of these days I'll get this correct here, and we'll go ahead and put Alex right there. He likes that one. That's gone. 1-5 against the lefty, and that ball is not gone. That's a 15. That is gone. Alex Rodriguez hits a line drive down the left field line, just carries over the left field wall, and quickly this game is tied at 2. So Alex Rodriguez hits one deep, far, and gone. So he answers Manny Ramirez's 2-run shot, and this game is tied at 2. So 1-5 lefty, and Alex Rodriguez has departed a David Wells offering into the seats in left field. So now here is Gary Sheffield. So Sheffield, the batter, right fielder, 2-2 game here in the first if he just got here. Here's the pitch. 4-11 righty, ground ball to third. That's an easy play for the third baseman. 1 away. Third baseman is Bill Miller. So now here's Ruben Sierra, only here for a quick cup of coffee. He will switch hit back from the right-hand side against Wells. Here we go. 2-7 against the lefty, and that is a ground ball to short. That's an easy play for Renteria, and there's 2 outs. And now here is Hideki Matsui. Here's your left fielder today. Good Yankee. He'll bat lefty against Wells lefty. Bernie here. Hi, Bernie. How are you? Welcome in. Bernie sits up, and it'll be 1-3 for Hideki, and that is a ground ball to second. Good play by Bellhorn, and the inning is over. So we have a quick start here, folks. We just got seated. It is Boston 2, New York 2. So as we get started here, Randy Johnson, I'll just leave that there. It'd be easier just to put it over the other guy. And Kevin and Millar batted in the last inning. So this should be, if I'm right, Jason Varitek. So Jason Varitek, the Boston captain, he'll bat here, 2-2 here in the top of the second. Again, Johnson prefers left-handed starters. So this is going to be a very interesting one. 1-3 versus a lefty, and that is a single in the right field. So Jason Varitek starts off like he normally does, hits well against the left-handers. He's on. He has not starred. He's not going anywhere, so we'll go ahead and keep him where he's at. And now here is Jay Payton. He gets to start today. He was a Red Sox right fielder in this game. Payton gets to start, had a home run in this game. Johnson looks in, gets the sign. Let's see if I can move that back a little bit. Here we go. 1-3, a lot of 1 columns today, and that is a base hit. Oh, that's a ballpark single, and that's a 12. So that will be caught by the shortstop. So a ballpark single has been nullified here by the stadium. 1-10 on the singles, roll to 12. And now here is the third baseman, Bill Millar. So Millar comes up, batting champion one of his years. So he comes good, steady right-handed bat against Johnson. And the swing, 4-4 against a righty. It's a fly ball. Oh, boy, that may not be good. 4-4, and that's a center fielder X. That's going to be Bernie. Not you, Bernie. Bernie Williams has deteriorated to basically nothing. He's a 5E3. So we're going to roll and hope we roll really high on this one. It is a 14. Let's see if he avoided the error on a 14. Oh, 14 on a 5 says single 2. So it drops in. Oh, he rolls a 17. Oh, let's see now, Bernie. Did you just commit the old error on it? 17 on a 3, and he doesn't. He avoids the error. That would have been a little league home run almost. So a single 2 will get Veritek the third. And yes, Bernie Williams has deteriorated in front of my eyes. When I put this game together tonight, I couldn't believe they rated him a 5 this season. So now here's Mark Bellhorn. I have him on one of my Stratomatic leagues I'm in. Great hitter, usually against left-handed pitching. First and third, 1 out. That's when he was a Cub. He'll bat righty. He's a switch hitter. He'll bat righty against Randy Johnson. The infield will be playing back. The infield is going to be back. 4-3 against a righty, and that is going to find ground ball to third. That is Rodriguez. He is, let's use my chart this time. Rodriguez is a 1E12. He should be able to turn 2 if he stays on the chart and is low enough. Let's see. That is a 7. Can a 7 turn 2? A 7 on a 1 is going to be a G1. So yes, he'll probably get the double play on this. 12 on Rodriguez. 12 on a 12. I'm worried. 12 on a 12 is a boot by A-Rod. So A-Rod doesn't make the clean play. Veritek scores, and quickly enough, the Red Sox have just taken a 3-2 lead. It's now first and second with 1 out. A boot by A-Rod extends the inning, and now here's Johnny Damon, singled and scored in front of Manny's home run. First and second. 5-5 versus a lefty, and that is a whiff. Big strikeout for Damon. So Damon is done. That is out number 2. Infield will now stay back. And now here's a shortstop, Edgar Renteria. Tough spot for Johnson to be in. Boston made sure they loaded this lineup with righted pitching. Here's the pitch. 4-7 righty. Got him on strikes. Caught him looking, actually, and that will end the inning. Boston scores a run. I'm assuming it's going to be unearned. They strand 2. We go to the bottom of the second. It's 3-2 Red Sox. 2005 opening day right here on the Sports Time Machine. David Wells comes back to the plate. The Yankees will now send up Jorge Posada. So give me a hip, hip, Jorge, hip, hip, Jorge. It will be Posada, Giambi, and Bernie Williams. See if he can redeem himself on that misplayed plate, on the misplayed hit he had. So Posada will lead off. Come on, Jorge. Let's get something going here. 4-5 versus a righty, and that's a fly ball left field. And that's out number 1. Here is Jason Giambi. Jason Giambino. So the Giambino will come up. Good, solid hitter versus everything that year. So let's see what he can do. Wells looks in, and the pitch. That's a 1-7 versus a lefty. That is a 1-15 single. That is a 14, and that's a base hit for your Giambino. So Jason Giambi's on, no speed, so he'll stay where he's at. And now here is Bernie Williams. See if he can redeem himself. He didn't hit much well this year either. Switch hitter, still bats for the right-hand side. Here's the pitch from Wells. 5-6 on a righty is a fly ball in the center field. That will be out number 2. And it brings on Tony Womack. And if you can answer the question, why is Tony Womack in this? And Tony Womack is in this because of a gentleman in the minor leagues, and his name is Robinson Cano. He'll be here sometime in the season. He had almost 500 at-bats. He'll probably be here early April. And get rid of this foreign defense would be nice. So Womack comes up, left on left. 1-7 versus a lefty. Tony Womack just did me a favor and get a base hit in the right field. So thank you, Tony, for getting that base hit. Giambino will move to third, and it's first and third. So the former Diamondback is on. He does have some speed. Wells is a -2. It's a -2 to hold. And Veritek, I believe, is a -1. And he is -5. So he will hold. Don't want to run myself out of an inning. First and third, 2 outs for the captain, Derek Jeter. The new Jeter is in town 2024. His name is Jeter Downs. So Mr. Jeter will come up, right-handed hitter against Wells. Former friends here on the Yankees. 5-7 righty, and that is a ground ball to short. Good play there by Renteria. He tosses it to second baseman, and that's a 6-4 force to end the inning. But the Yankees do not score. We play 2. It's 3-2, favor of the Red Sox. Legends Sports Universe is here. Thank you, Legends, for coming in this one. So A-Rod will lead off next inning. The Red Sox will now come up with Mr. Ramirez, Manny Ortiz Millar, pair of Hall of Famers, if Manny wasn't Manny. So here is Manny coming up here. So Manny comes up here in the third. 2-run moonshot his last time up. And 5-9, that's not going to be pleasant. That's the same roll he hit before, and that ball is deep, far, and gone. So Manny again goes far, deep, and gone. This one is going to go way into the upper deck, as that will hit way. That's his third RBI of the game, and the Sox lead it 4-2. So Manny is on, and Manny's on a roll, to say the least. So here is David Ortiz. So Ortiz comes up. Randy Johnson, of course, did not do it what he's supposed to anyway when he was a Yankee. So this does not surprise me. So here is Ortiz. 1 column for David. 1-4 is a ground ball to short. That's an easy play. And Ortiz is 0-2. So now here's the first baseman, Kevin Millar. Kevin Millar, 5 to center, his first time up. 1 away. And that's going to be a 4. It's going to be a 4-6. That's a strikeout. So Randy Johnson gets a K. Of course, he gets one of these, gives up the bomb, and then he gets the next 3 guys probably. Here is Jason Veritek. He singled and scored on the error, and that was back in the second inning. Here is Veritek, 3-8 versus the lefty, and Veritek walks. So that's not going to help him. He'll stay on base. He doesn't run well. Here's the right fielder, Jay Payton. Payton comes up, popped the shorts first time up. Runner on first and 2 outs. 4-6 on a righty, struck him out. So the unit gets 2 strikeouts, but guess what? Could not retire he cannot retire Manny Ramirez. Home run by Manny. We go to the bottom, the third, and it's 4-2 Boston. So now here's Alex. Now here is Alex Rodriguez. So let's make sure I got everything else right here. Oh, wait a minute. Did I? That's why when I play it this way, I'm always worried I'm going to goof somewhere. So now here is Alex Rodriguez. He had a home run his last time up. Let's see if we can get him do the same thing Manny just did. Roll that 1-5 and get back in this game. 4-2 Boston. We head to the bottom of the third. So here's Alex. Second time up today. A 3-4, and that is a strikeout on David Wells. So big strikeout by Wells, and he needed that one. There's one away, and now here's Chef. Chef comes up. Chef ground ball to third, 0-for-1. Again, he's been denied Hall of Fame for no apparent reason. And people like Harold Baines gets in. 6-6 against a righty is a fly ball right field, out number 2. And now here is Hideki Matsui. So is that going to be Ruben? Sorry. That's going to be Ruben Sarah with 2 outs. He's a switch hitter. He'll bat from the right side. He ground ball to shorts first time up. That's going to be, he stays on the board. That's fine. That's 5-5 against a righty, and that is a ground ball to short. So Wells now retiring people. We played 3 here in New York. Boston leading 4-2. Now, if your Red Sox fans remember this year, after the Red Sox came back in 2004 down 3-0, what did they do the following year? That's right. They hosted the New York Yankees, I believe, in the 2005 Red Sox home opener, where they got their rings and they can definitely strut themselves. Yep, they did. So the Yankees did win this one, which I was happy they did, but that was the way they did their schedule, and that was fine. So here is Renteria. So I believe it was, or is it going to be, or it's going to be, oh, it's going to be, sorry, it's going to be Millar, Bellhorn, and Damon. That's where I thought I'd get confused. Yeah. So right here is going to, oop, boy, now I got to redo my lineup. Hang on one second, folks. So hang on 1 second here. Just give me a second. That's why sometimes the card and dice stuff sometimes are a little more tougher. Maybe if I misplace Manny, he doesn't come up again. Millar, Veritek, Peyton, there you are, thank you. And now he will come up with Mr. Millar here. So Mr. Miller will come up. So here we go. So he is now the fourth inning here. It's 4-2 Boston. And Miller comes up. He singled his first time up. 5-7 versus a righty. Ground ball to short. That's out number 1. And he's one away. He had singled his first time up. So now here is Mark Bellhorn. So Bellhorn, the batter. I always have to kind of look at my camera and see exactly what we're doing here. So Bellhorn, the batter, with one away. And I'm sorry. That's going to be hits off Johnson. Let's see. Was a 5-7 fly ball center field. So Johnson was a fly out on that previous batter. So it's going to be 4-8 versus a righty, and that's a strikeout. So Randy Johnson coming down. There's 2 outs. So let's see if he can get the final out here, and it will be Johnny Damon. The thing you want to do is get this Red Sox lineup back up again. And here we go. So they flip around here, and it will bring on Mr. Johnny Damon. Damon in the ball game has singled and scored and struck out. And that is going to be a 3. That's going to be a 3-7 versus a lefty, and that's a single for Damon. See? So he could not get the last man out. That has been a problem so far for Johnson. Top of the 4th, 4-2 Red Sox. And now let's see if Damon can get the steal. He needs to roll 4. That's the only way you get it. He doesn't, so Damon will stay put. Here's Edgar Renteria. Renteria is 0 for 2. He has fly to center and struck out. So he's handled Renteria so far. 5-7. That's a fly ball center field. That will retire the side. No runs on 1 hit. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Red Sox still hold the 4-2 lead. All right, so now let's see if I'm right here. Yep, Hideki Matsui will be the batter. So Hideki Matsui will be the batter. So let's see what Mr. Matsui does. Matsui will bat against, that's right, David Wells, bottom of the 4th, 4-2 in favor of the Sox. Matsui, the batter, on a 1-4. He's not a 1. Oh, it is. You know what? That is a ballpark single. Denied. Great play by Bellhorn. 1-10's a single. Rolled the 11. So Matsui was denied. He couldn't do his job to get Yamamoto to the Yankees, and he didn't get a base hit either. So here is Jorge Posada. Hip, hip, Jorge. Posada's 0 for 1. He'll bat here against Wells. That's going to be a 5. That's going to be a 5-6 versus a righty. Fly ball center field, and that is 2 away. So Posada 0 for 2. And now here's Jason Giambino. So Giambi so far has single. He's 1 for 1 in the ball game. Left-hander Wells, left-hander Giambi in the swing. That's a 5. That could be good. That's a 1. That's really good. 1-5's a walk. Jason. A little bit lower, my friend. That could have been a lot better. Now here is Bernie Williams. So, again, playing as-played lineups. Love to get Bernie off this team if I can. Here is a right-handed Williams against him. 5-6 against a righty. Fly ball center field. That will retire the side. Fly ball center, and that is it. No runs, a walk, 1 man left. We played 4 here in New York. It's 4-2 Boston. We have about a 42-degree weather here. Yes, it is. Hello, Chris McClone. Have not seen you before. Welcome aboard. Thank you for coming on in. So that will bring on Womack to lead off next inning. So perfect goes there. So top of the fifth, still 4-2 Red Sox, thanks to Manny Magic. And guess who the batter is now? Manny Ramirez. So he comes up, hits a pair of home runs. Should just walk the sun. It's Christmas time, folks. Let's stay nice. So Randy, let's get the ball over the plate and not pitch to him. 3-5, and he walks him. There you go. That works. So walk for Manny. He's on first with nobody out, and now brings up Ortiz, which you got to be worried about. You throw that same pitch to Ortiz, and the Red Sox will take a 6-2 lead. So Johnson's got to be careful here. Left-handed Johnson, the left-handed Ortiz, and the pitch. Oh, a 3-8. That could be trouble, and that is a line drive. It's a 13. That's a single for Ortiz. Manny will go to third, and first and third with nobody out. And the Yankees will play the infield in. They got to stop this somewhere. Kevin Millar, the batter. Yankees might have to look somewhere else too. And I believe 2005 was still Mr. Joe Torre. So he's watching this one. So Johnson to Millar, first and third, nobody out. 4-8 versus a righty, and that's a strikeout. Got him looking. So Millar 2 Ks today. And that's the first out. So a huge out. And now here's Varitek. That is an absolute dangerous person to pitch to in this situation. Just loves and craves left-handed pitching. So Johnson now needs to do the trick. First and third, 1 out. Infield will go back. Hopefully they can double up Varitek. Now, when I got these cards from somebody, they gave me the averages versus lefties and righties. Varitek hit 370 this season and almost 1,000 OPS versus left-handed pitching. Oh, boy, that is not pleasant for Johnson. Johnson also kids up 257 to right-handed pitching. All right, here we go. So Johnson looks in, gets the sign. Infield will play back. Let's see if we can get 2 here. I'm the captain. And the pitch. And a 3-9 is a strikeout on Varitek. Yes, indeed. 2 strikeouts there. Had to be a little John Sterling here. 2 outs and 2 on. And he had stuff on the 3 side. So that is a dangerous man to pitch to. Now here's Kevin Millar. 2 outs. Millar hit 246 versus righties. Definitely not the season he had the year before. So this is one that Johnson can pitch to. 2 outs, 2 on, infield back. The pitch, 4-8, got him looking. And that ends the side. So Randy Johnson stares death in the front of him and strikes out the side with runners on. We go to the last of the 5th. It is still 4-2 Red Sox. So now the Yankees will now send up Tony Womack, I'm sorry, I just lost it there. That was hang at once. Let me say. So Millar, Varitek, and that was Peyton. Same. Okay, all right, that works too. Same thing, same role on a righty. So now Womack, the batter. Womack so far has singles, so he's 1 for 1. He'll hit against Wells. I don't think Wells pitched this long in the actual opener. So he's pitching a little bit longer, giving Boston a little bit longer on the start today. So left-handed hitting Womack here. And that is a 1-7 versus a lefty. And Tony Womack says, keep me in the lineup, coach. Base it, Womack. So now Womack is on. He got the hit last time that pushed Giambi to third and was not able to steal. But now he's in a little bit of a better situation. It would be a 14 on a 3 through 6. That's a 6. He gets it. So now -5 says 14 or less, and he gets thrown out. Varitek throws the P and throws out Womack. Son of a gun. So Womack is retired. Good hustle, son. 1 away. And that's a tough one. Torrey kind of played the numbers there. I mean, he had a 70% chance, and he just couldn't get it. So let's see if I can. So I'm pushing the board back as I'm drifting here. 1 away. Here is Jeter. Derek will bat. Jeter so far today has doubled and ground to second. I believe that would mean he would have to score in front of Rodriguez if I know my baseball. So he doubled and scored and ground to short. 6-7 for Mr. Jeter. is going to be a ground ball second base X. That will work well because that is Bellhorn. Bellhorn for Boston is a 4E. Let's see if I'm reading that right. Sorry, it's a 4E14. Here we go. And that is going to be an 11. I think the 11 will pass. So an 11 on a 4 is a G3. And the 9 is never an error, so I'm not even gonna look that up. That's kind of a gentleman's putt, and retires Mr. Jeter. So 2 away. That's knowing this game well enough to know there's no errors on 9s in the chart. And now here's Alex Rodriguez, 2-run homer in the first, struck out in the third. Alex can use a big blow here. Yankees trying to get going here against David Wells, their former friend. Merry Christmas, Carlos. Thank you for coming in. And here we go, 5-8 to a righty, and that is going to be a line drive in the gap. And he'll go to second, and A-Rod will have a second extra base into the ball game, a 2-out double. So now that thrown out stealing looks big. And now here is Gary Sheffield. So Sheff needs a big hit here. He's 0 for 2, ground ball to third and fly to right. Big opportunity here. Let's see. 2-7. Oh, struck him out. Boy, a 2-8-2-9 was out of here. So struck him out. Wells pulled the string, and the Yankees are done in the 5th. They leave 1. Let's go to the 6th. It's 4-2 Red Sox. So now we go back, and it will be Bill Muller, Bellhorn and Damon, the bat for the Red Sox here in the 6th against Randy Johnson. Will stay in this game. He's kind of filtered with damage. Johnson can give you 7, so that's not a problem for fatigue. So Bill Miller's the batter, and that's a 4-8. And guess what? Get enough of those today. Struck him out. So Miller with a strikeout. That is 4 in a row in strikeouts from Johnson. 6, 7, 8, 9. He's got 9 so far through 5 and a third. So here is Bellhorn, 1 away. Bellhorn the bat against Johnson. Can Johnson get an even 10? 5-2, and that could go. Bellhorn is normal power. That is 12. No, it's caught by the left fielder. Woo. Matsui brings it back to the park, and there's 2 away. Just missed it. Here is Johnny Damon. So Damon's 2 for 3, 2 hits and a run scored. Opportunity he gets on base to give Renteria a chance. Johnson's having problems getting that third man out of the inning. 2-9. Oh, son of a walked. And Damon watches ball 4, and you could see Torrey mumbling his words. I wonder if the umpire heard that one. So he's on base. Damon can get the lead again on a 4. Let's see if he gets the lead here. He gets the 4. Son of a gun. Chances are those. And he's safe. So Damon will steal second. So stolen base for Johnny Damon. And now brings up Edgar Renteria with Manny Ramirez on deck. So now you have a problem here. Millar, Veritek, Peyton. All right. So let's do this. So runner on second, 2 outs. Renteria has to be pitched carefully. You don't want to walk him here. So Johnson looks in, gets the sign. 6-8 to a righty. That's a single one. The 4, that's a 19. That is a ground ball picked up by the third baseman, Alex Rodriguez. Throws them out. Ends the inning. So Manny comes up next inning with nobody on. No runs, runner left on second. Bottom of the 6th coming up. 4-2 Red Sox. So now the Yankees will now come up here against David Wells. Let's see what he is rated. Wells is a 6. This will be his inning of fatigue if need be. They went through a whole host of pitchers in this opening day matchup. Last of the 6th, 4-2 Red Sox. It'll be Sierra, Matsui, Posada. So I can't really make any changes to the as-played lineup, in my opinion, until the 7th inning. So Sierra's going to have to swing. So here we go. That's a 2-6 to a lefty, and that's a pop-up to short. That's a major league pop-up. Edgar Renteria waits and makes the catch, and there's 1 away. So one away, here's Hideki Matsui, the left fielder. Matsui's 0 for 2. Wells looks in, gets the sign. That's a 2-7 and a base hit for Hideki Matsui. So Matsui's on with a base hit, 1 for 1. He's now 1 for 3. And he does not have any predictable speed. Now you're not going anywhere. Now here is Jorge Posada. So Jorge Posada 0 for 2, fly to left and fly to center. Big opportunity. Here we go. And that's going to be a 5-5 to a righty. That is a ground ball to short, picked up by Renteria to Bellhorn, the first inning, ending double play. We played 6 here at the stadium. It's 4-2 Red Sox. So a big double play ball there ends it. And now the Red Sox will now send up, yes, Mr. Manny Ramirez once again. And Ramirez will hit against Randy Johnson again, top of the 7th. This is his inning of weakness. And so far, he's 2 for 2 with 2 home runs. Oh, got to be careful here, folks. Top of the 7th. And that's a foul ball. The dice will go AWOL. So pick up the dice, and let's do it again, folks. So Manny will get another swing out of here. That's a 3-7 for Manny, and that is, he missed it. Ground ball to second base, picked up by Womack, throws them out. So Manny swung out ball 4, did the Yankees a favor. Couple walks sitting there, but he hit the grounder. Here is Ortiz. Ortiz in the ball game's 1 for 3, had a single his last time up. Johnson looks in, gets the sign. 3-9, that's a strikeout on Ortiz. I believe that is 10 for Johnson. So Johnson strikes out his 10th, and there's 2 outs. So again, all that stuff in the 3 column, and Ortiz found the whiff. And now here's Millar. Millar has 2 strikeouts and a fly to center. And got him. The man has got him. So Johnson has got him twice so far. 2, 4, and it's a walk. So Millar again. Johnson does not do the trick. And now there's 1 out here in the 7th. So he's on his way to being fatigued, possibly. And now there's Jason Varitek. Millar, no speed, will stay where he's at. So far, Varitek has singled and scored, walked, and struck out. Johnson looks in. This is a tough pitcher to pitch the way he hits. 5-5 versus a righty. Struck him out. That's his 11th. And the inning is over. So Randy Johnson has given the Yankees 7 strong innings. He still trails 4-2. Get up and stretch. So now David Wells will come out. He usually has a 6 fatigue, so he'll stay in the ball game right now. That's Peyton. Yep, I did that right. And it'll now be time you can pinch hit if need be. So Giambino, Williams, and Womack. Again, the Yankees don't have a solid bench who I want to play anybody else in center at this point, so he may have to stay in this ball game. So here we go. I think I did that correctly. It is Giambi. I messed that one up. Sorry, folks. That's why I try to do it that way and then just flipping down. All right, here we go. Here is Giambi. 4-9 to a lefty, and that's a single. So David Wells gives up a base hit to Giambi. He is now 2 for 2. So a good start for Giambi batting in the 7th spot. Now you look at him. Again, you got Tino on the bench. So what do the Yankees do in this case? So let's see who's on this bench. Bubba Crosby got wheels. That's and you waste 2 for the price of 1, because then that would probably be Tino coming in. Better defense though. So Bubba Crosby, why don't you? He's at 2. He's at 3. You know what? Let's do that, because then I can flip him. So Bubba Crosby will come in and run for Giambi. It doesn't mean a lot, but it does help me flip a few things. So he'll be on a chance to run. So Giambi goes back to the bench. Crosby will be in the game. So kind of be a double switch coming here. So Crosby will now run, and we'll see if he can get to stealing here. So Crosby on -5 again. If he gets the lead on a 2-5, it'll be a 13 or less. Let's see if he gets it. That's a 9. Doesn't get it. So Crosby will hold. And now it will bring up. I'm gonna go against baseball logic, but we're gonna bring in. We'll bring in Tino here. You don't want to waste. You don't want to waste the double bat here. So it'll be Tino Martinez. Not much against left-handed pitching. Maybe a mistake, but I need to get Bernie Williams, that is, glove out of this game also. So we'll go ahead and do that. So Tino will come in. So he will bat again. This is to me. This is the 7th inning as played lineups. This is when I can make changes. Lefty Wells, lefty Martinez. That will be a 2-5, and that is a single left field. So Tino Martinez. I'm not going to be David Demos and say, hey, look what happens. So he'll stop at second. Yankees got 2 on and nobody out. And Wells is 1 hit from fatiguing. So here's Womack. He's had a hot bat so far. So let's see what the numbers tell me. Oh, they did not rank Womack for his statistics that year. For once, I could have used it to see what he hit against lefties. He's got a bunch of stuff, though. Let me tell you, a whole 1 column of niceness. Now let's see what the Red Sox do. 2 on, nobody out. And do they want to bunt? No, they might look for that. So let's swing away for Womack. See if we can find ourselves something here. And he might have, he missed it. He missed what is called the Stratomatica dead roll. Fly ball left field. That will be Manny. He makes the catch and there's 1 away. Oh, brother, he missed it that time. So now here is Mr. Jeter. He will bat with 1 out and 2 on. Jeter hit .317 versus lefties. A little bit better hitter. And we'll see if they want to go to a righty here with 1 out. If he gets on, Wells becomes tired, and that would do it. So let's see what the Red Sox bullpen would do. I think if I was them, you're not pinch hitting for a lot of these guys. So let's see, 2.24 ERA, and good ERA, but still got stuff in the 4 column. We'll bring in Mike Tomlin, by Steeler colors. I'd say actually Mike Timlin. So Mike Timlin will come in the game. So Wells is done. So we'll bring Timlin in here, and he has officially gone. He's officially gone 6.1 innings. So here we go. So it'll be Jeter against Timlin here in the 7th. Here's the pitch. 5-5. That's where you wanted to pitch him. Fly ball center. That's fly ball into right field, I believe. It is fly ball center field. Sorry about that. 2 outs. So Jeter is retired in the 7th. There's 2 outs. Now here's A-Rod. Can't pitch to him one way or the other. It's not a good or right way. A-Rod, 327 righties, 300 lefties. Looks like he's more of a right-handed hitter anyway. So let's see. So Alex comes up. Does he get one? 3-5 against a righty. And that is a single in the center field. Okay, so Damon is a +2. So we're going to have some fun here. So A-Rod is on the single. We're not going to move him around. That will be Crosby to third. There is 2 outs. So that's 2 outs. That's a +2. +2 for Mr. +2 for him. That's a +4. So 4 on Crosby. He's a 1-18. He's coming home. Here we go. And he is safe out of 16. So Bubba Crosby does the job. He scores. Runners will move up. It's now 1st and 2nd. RBI for A-Rod. And that is his 3rd RBI also. So Ramirez and A-Rod both with 3 RBIs today. And it's now 4-3. So now here is Sheffield. Kind of disappointing so far, but boy, he can get hot. Sheffield is 0 for 3. Right-handed Timlin here. Here we go. And that will be a 1-4. Unfortunately, he's not a 1 column. That will be a pop-up to short. Catches made. Yankees inch closer. We go to the 8th inning. It's 4-3 Red Sox. So Johnson will stay out there. He says he can go. Yankees aren't going to pull him early. He's probably just done enough Let's see. Do that and that. Yep. All right. So he's there. So now they'll bring in, it's the 8th inning. And let's see if that's Peyton or Veritek for the Sox here. Peyton. So Peyton should be the batter. He is. He's right there. So Peyton will bat against Johnson. 4-3 ball game. So here we go. Let's see what happen here, folks. 8th inning. 4-3 against a righty. Ground ball to third. That is A-Rod. He won't commit the error. He's a 1, but he commits that 12 again. That is a 14. A 12 on a 14 is not an error. So Rodriguez lets that one go. 1 away. And a quick out here in the 8th. So here is Bill Miller. He'll come up. Miller in the ball game is 1 for 3. Struck out his last time up. So again, Johnson staying in. He's going to try to get through this. 4-5 to a righty is a strikeout. That might be 12 for Johnson. So now here's Mark Bellhorn. So Bellhorn, the batter, missed the home run his last time up. Matsui brought it back in. He's 0 for 3. Reached on an error. Switch hitting, batting righty. That's a 6. That's a 10. And that is a single on a 1. That's a 19. That's a line drive to short. And the Sox are done in the 8th. Folks, it's 4-3 last of the 8th. Don't go anywhere. Thank you for hitting likes. Thank you for subscribing as it's 4-3 Red Sox here in this 2005 opening day replay. So now the questions go to, oh, it should have. I didn't make the moves, did I? Hang on, folks. Let's make sure I made my due diligence here. So yeah, Martinez is now playing first, and Bubba Crosby is now in center. So that works too. So now we go to the last of the 8th, and it will be Ruben Sierra, and I think that might also change. But no, I don't have much more, another bat. So he'll bat against Timlin. Ooh, I will have to look at that and see. I think I have like 3 guys left on my bench, and I believe it's Tony Phillips, my backup catcher, and Ray Sanchez. So nothing I really like. So Ruben's gonna have to swing here. Ruben against a righty. Here we go. 112 against a righty. Ground ball to second. That's a quick out, and there's 1 away. 1 out here in the 8th. Here's Hideki Matsui. And Godzilla steps to the bat. Left-handed hitter with power. Matsui in the ball game, 1 for 3 against Timlin. 3-11 to a righty. Ballpark home run. That is an 8. Folks, it's 1-10 at Yankee Stadium. Fly ball, deep right field. Back goes the right fielder. Way back and gone. Godzilla has homered, and the Yankees tie this game up at 4. So Godzilla goes deep against Mike Timlin. 3-11 is a ballpark home run. It is a 1-10 at the stadium. And that, folks, is a 6, I believe, or an 8. Either way, it is gone. That's a 6. And this game is quickly tied. So Matsui crosses home plate. He gets a nice high five, and this one is now tied. And now here's Posada. So now Timlin stays out there. He can't probably go much longer. So let's see what he does. 6-8 versus a lefty is a fly ball left field. Good catch made. 2 away. So now it's going to unfortunately bring up Bubba Crosby. He's in there for defense. He'll come in and hit. Crosby, the hitter, first at bat, he scored a run his first time up when he came in. 6-7 to a lefty is a strikeout. So Crosby strikes out to end it. But the Yanks score a run. We're not playing Manfred man, so we'll play until we finish. At the end of 8, it's 4-4 ball game. And I think that will do it. We're playing here at Yankee Stadium, so that guarantees you who you're going to see. Hit the music. Coming in number 42, Mariano Rivera. So Mariano Rivera trots in. Enter the Sandman is played in the loudspeaker. So Rivera comes in. Johnson goes 8. Home team, you bring in your closer in a tie game. So Rivera comes in. And here we go. It will be the top of the order, and it's going to be a fun one, folks. You ready for a fun ride? We're about to have one. It is, folks, it is now going to be Damon, top of the order, followed by Renteria and Manny, the bat here in the top of the 9th inning against the top closer. So now here we go. Left-handed hitting Damon from Rivera. The swing 5-4 versus a lefty is a ground ball. And I think he hit it at A-Rod again. That's a ground ball to third. So again, does not commit the error on the 1. That is going to be a 4. I don't think that was an error on a 4. E12. E does not. 12 and 16. So you're out. That's 1 away. So there it is. Again, 5-3. So he's out. Here's Renteria. I am worried about Renteria. He could swing a bat. But Manny's on deck. So let's see what's going to happen here. So here you go. Rivera looks in. Pitch is made. That's going to be a 2-6 against a righty, and that's a ground ball that is a ground ball to second, I believe. My eyes are not good anymore. Ground ball to third. Again, that's A-Rod, 2 away. Here is Manny. You don't do this normally, and I won't. So you're not going to walk Manny in this situation. But boy, he's homered twice. He's walked and he ground to second. I don't want to pitch to him. He's on a tear here. Opening day. Righty versus righty. Manny swings 3-6, and that is a single on a 1. That ends up being a ground ball to third. That should retire him. Let's see. It may hit the second again. That's a ground ball to second and retires aside. We go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Yankees are going to have to win this on a walk-off, and here we go. So now it happens. The Red Sox will see who they have to go with, and they will pitch to Martinez, Womack, and Jeter here in the bottom of the 9th. So the Red Sox now will go to their bullpen. So Timlin, who's probably exhausted, will come out. That's fine. Do I really want any of these guys? Let's see. Oh, Manti gets absolutely crushed. That is not going to be good. So let's see who the Sox have as possibilities here. Oh, they go with the long. No, they don't want to go long man and a llama. And let's see. And it's not a lefty here, is it? Oh, yeah, it is Tino. And you can take a guy out immediately. So let's go ahead and back-to-back lefties. Let's bring in Mr. Mike Myers, not to be confused with the Halloween. So Myers comes in the Submariner, and that would probably mean Kevin Falk is ready for Jeter. So here we go, and let's find out. There is Falk right there. Oh, boy, I could see why Papelbon came up. So this Red Sox bullpen is going to be kind of iffy here. Let's see if the Yankees can walk it off right now. And it's going to be Tino against the lefty. So Tino comes in. This is Martinez's first at bat of the game. He came in. He actually batted last time and singled also. It's his 1-for-1. 4-9 lefty ground ball to second on the Submariner, 1 away. So here is Womack. He has been absolutely hot. He's 2 for 3. He'll stay in there and swing against the lefty. So 1 away. Here's a swing. 5-5. A double on a 1. Diving catch by the right fielder's 2 outs. Jeter will come in. Might as well keep Myers in this case. So here we go. Jeter, yeah, he's about 890, 900 OPS. If he's going to get anything, it's gonna be, if he hits the home run, it's going to be good for you to hit it. So here we go. 1-8 versus a lefty. Single on a 1 to 4th. Nope, that's a ground ball to third. Easy play, and we have free baseball. Figures, opening night, and we go free baseball. So Rivera already went 1 inning. They're not going to overextend Rivera, even though it was a quick inning. And yeah, he's done. I believe I can get multiple innings out of this gentleman. He had a couple great seasons with the Yankees, and that will be Flash Tom Gordon. So Tom Gordon will come in. Let's take Rivera back with me here. He was in the wrong dugout. That did not help. So let's find Mr. Gordon and get him some work. He's a 1 also. I thought he was going to be at least a 2, but he has great stuff. Gives up stuff on the right side, I see, but not much else. So let's see if he can avoid it. It's going to be Ortiz, Millar, Veritek for the Red Sox. Let's go ahead and pull those guys away. We'll bring Mr. Ortiz up and switch the cards. Lefty Ortiz against righty Gordon, top of the 10th. So here we go, top 10. 3-7 versus a righty. That's down the line. That's all the way to the wall. Ortiz will have a stand-up double. And there he goes. So a double for David Ortiz. That will now be a quick stoppage of play. And so Ortiz he's looking into the dugout, wondering what's going to happen here. 1-10. I don't think I have a Dave Roberts sitting on the bench. And it's going to be Ramon Vasquez. So Ramon Vasquez will run for Ortiz. So yeah, he already came in the dugout. My fault. So Vasquez will come in for the Sox here. And let's see what I just did with Mr. Vasquez. So Mr. Vasquez, where are you? I just dump you in the back. I put you in the game, and I did not notice that. So there's Ortiz. Hang on, folks. Oh, he's sitting on my pile here. Sorry, right in front of my eyes. So Ortiz goes back. He's done. And that will bring in so Vasquez in. He will be the pinch runner here. A little bit faster, and he's also the DH, so it doesn't matter. And now here's Millar. So Millar comes in. He gets the sign from his third base coach, as these cards were utterly confused. Oops, that is that. And let's look at here. Sorry about that, folks. So Millar, the batter. Let's see what Millar does. Runner on second. Pitch from Gordon. 2-8 righty is a strikeout. So Millar down on strikes. His third of the ball game. So now here's Veritek. Switch hitter will bat from his weaker side, the left side. So here's the pitch. Oh, 6-6 to a lefty. Single 1-6. That is a 19. That is a ground ball. 6-6 ground ball to first base. Gets the guy over, so Vasquez goes over. So 2 outs. And now here is Jay Payton. Ooh, and ooh. Do the Red Sox pull the switch here? Let's see what I'm going to do here. So Payton comes out, and this is where you bring in a gun, and it's gonna be Trot Nixon. So Trot Nixon comes in. Nixon on that season was 288 versus righties, 224 versus lefties. So let's see what the Yanks do here. Do they basically make the change? Let's see. I'm going to roll 1-3. That will be a new pitcher. 4, 5, 6. He'll stay in and bat. And 5. Torrey says let Gordon pitch to him. It's his stronger side. So Nixon will hit against Gordon here. So here we go. Does he make he does not make the right choice. I think Corey just got out-coached. 1-11. That's a base hit. It's a walk versus a lefty. 2-8 versus a righty. And that ball is a double for Nixon. So Vasquez scores. RBI double for Nixon. And again, the Red Sox have just taken a 5-4 lead here in the 10th. So an RBI. And it now brings up Bill Miller. And he'll bat with a runner on second. Happens when he plays solitaire, folks. 5-9 versus the lefties, a strikeout, and Gordon retires the side. But the Red Sox do score 1 in the 10th. They lead 5-4. Let's go to the bottom of the 10th. So that will mean, unfortunately, and that will, let's see, does that bring in A-Rod, if I'm right? It does. It'll be A-Rod, Sheffield, and Sierra, and we'll look for a pinch hitter at that point. But for the Red Sox, new right fielder is Trot Nixon. 15 saves for Falk. The question is going to be, do I like him or not? That's why the Red Sox were such in a hurry and got Papelbon up this year. So let's see if they have somebody else to get me a save. So Alan Embry had 1 save. There's no one else. So this is where the Red Sox had some issues. So Kevin Falk comes in. He is the designated closer, but boy, he throws kerosene on the fire. And he will pitch to Rodriguez in this situation. Let's get this back going here. So let's utilize my board as they say. So Rodriguez the bat. That's bottom of the 10th. Rodriguez in the ball game's 2 for 4, has 3 RBIs. Can Alex retie this back up? 1-3. 1-3 versus a righty is a 7 on the 20. Way back and gone. So Rodriguez does not need Falk's card. He hits his second home run of the game, and he has 4 RBIs, and we are tied. 1-3 versus a righty is a ballpark home run. 1-10's a home run. That is a 7, and that ball is gone. So out of here is baseball. Oh, is it? Hang on 1 second. Hang on. He did not to a righty. Yes, it is. It is 1-10. That's gone. All right. Just making sure I did not go crazy. So A-Rod homers in the 10th. We are now tied again. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Making sure I'm right here. 8, 9. All right. Oh, that's maybe why. So HRRBI for Rodriguez. We're tied. And now here's Sheffield. So again, Falk, it was not his card that did it that time. You're rolling your own card in this game, and you're about anything can happen. Let's see if they can get the game. Let's see if Sheffield can win it. 4-7 is a single right field. So Sheffield is on. So runner on first and nobody out. Chef is on first, and here is Ruben Sierra. Sheffield is starred. We're going to try to roll a 4. Can we roll a 4, folks? We had one earlier. Can Sheffield roll a 4? He's an 8. That does not count. Here's Sierra. So Sierra stays in. He'll stake and he'll bat lefty to righty in this case. Let's see if he can. 1-6 versus a righty. Struck him out. So runner on first and 1 out. Here's Matsui. He had the big home run his last time up. That cut the lead to 4-3. And here we go. So big time shot here. 2-5 against a righty is a walk. Ooh, all those hits against lefties. But a 2-5 is a walk. So Sheffield the second, Matsui the first. First and second for Posada. Boy, I need a big hit from you, Jorge. First and second, nobody out. 1 out. Big hit time here. Does he get it? 6-12 versus a lefties. A ground ball to first. That is Millar, and that could be dangerous. Millar at first is a 4E13. We'll see if he wins the ball game here. Roll it low. It's the game. It's a 3. That's a base hit, and the Yankees will win. The Yankees win, and the Yankees win. Base hit past Millar. Scores the winning run. That scores Sheffield. He is mobbed, and the Yankees pull this one out of nowhere, and they come back and win this by the score of 5-4. So let's make sure it's 6-5. 6-4, 6-5. It's 6-5. My fault. So Yankees win this 6-5. The winning pitcher is going to be Tom Gordon, and the losing pitcher is going to be Keith Falk. So Falk does get the loss. A lot of it wasn't his fault. Home run for Rodriguez was on his card, and they got a bunch of hits, and then the 4 defense got the hit off Millar. So the Yankees will win this one 6-5. Thank you, folks. Got 5 likes so far. Anybody else still in here who have not given me a like, please hit it. Thank you, everyone. I think I had a max of 8 tonight. That was great. Thank you. Merry Christmas to all. If I don't see anybody tomorrow night. And please, thank you again for an excellent stream I've had. Appreciate it. As the Yanks will now go to 1-0, and they will wait for game number 2. So to get a win here at the stadium, opening night 2005. Have a good night, everybody. Again, a Merry Christmas.